Well, good Monday afternoon twos, yeah. It's Dan. I want to welcome you to my home, the Sticks. I hope everybody's having a good Monday and a good start to a new week. But over here in East Central Mississippi, I'm here to tell you hot, upper 80s today. Lord of mercy, weather don't know what it want to do. Before we get started on today's video, I always like to mention that if you are new to the channel, I want to welcome you. And if you're returning just to see what old Dan's got going on over here, I sure enough thank you for coming back. But what I want to share with you and y'all today is we are going to do a taste test on a sure enough homemade fermented hot sauce. Give me a second. We finna get off in the shop and that's what we finna do. Dan, you're gonna do a taste test on some homemade fermented hot sauce. Is it yours? No, it's not mine. A fellow YouTube creator, Mr. Pete over at Petes Little Homestead, did a video on his first fermentation of some peach habaneros and some red dragon cayenne peppers. But he sent me a bottle of it, right there. And you're probably wondering what that is right there. Well, not only did Mr. Pete send me a jar of his fermented hot sauce, he actually sent me some peppers that he had. And I'm here to tell you this is a peach habanero, and these are some sure enough pretty peppers, red dragon cayenne. And on top of that, he sent me some peach habanero seeds. So it was kind of like a double whammy. Mr. Pete told me he was sending me a jar of his fermented hot sauce. I was like, cool, I can't wait to try it. But he also sent me some peppers to ferment and some seeds for next year to plant. So what I did, Mr. Pete, was on those red dragon cayennes, I actually cut one open and I'm gonna save, sorry about the light, I'm gonna save the seeds myself. And if them jokers make, I'll sure enough have seeds to share with everyone in the community that wants to try it. I also want to bring up some seeds that was sent to me from Miss Cheryl and Mr. James over at Pennington Garden Life. Miss Cheryl, Mr. James, I apologize for getting this out so late. I actually lost track of the envelope that you sent me. It got shuffled in with a bunch of stuff, and I actually found it over the weekend. I was like, I've been looking for them, Lord of mercy, here they are. So Miss Cheryl and Mr. James sent me some pineapple seeds, pancetta peppers. These are the hot ones. Here's a picture of it right there with some seeds. Looking forward to these. I love hot peppers. And a striped cucumber. That's different. I've never heard of it before, so I look forward to trying those. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna do a taste test on Mr. Pete's homemade fermented hot sauce. He sent it to me. He was like, Dan, he sent me a note as well. He was like, Dan, you need to try it. Tell me what you think. And I'm going to do it. And you know what I'm going to do with them right there. So let me get set up and then we're going to rock on. I'm here to tell you that this hot sauce, fermented hot sauce, has a sure enough pretty color. It's a nice orange. Let's go on and give this hot sauce a taste test. Let's see what it tastes like. Woo! That's got a little bit of bite to it. It's not just an overwhelming heat that, yeah, I'm busting out a little sweat and that's fine. Plus it's hot in my shop. Gotta have an excuse anyway. Mr. Pete, I'm gonna have to say that you did a fine job on this fermented hot sauce. I'm not gonna lie. I received it the package Friday, and I knew what it was, so I put it in the refrigerator, and Saturday I actually tried it on some eggs, kind of like a little small omelet, and it was wonderful. Mr. Pete did say that if he could have, he probably would have put some fresh peaches in with this ferment, and I'm here to tell you it probably would have, it's good, but it probably would have come out even better with the fresh peaches. So Mr. Pete, ain't a dang thing wrong with your first ferment. I wish you'd have sent me 2 jars. No, I'm joking. This is some sure enough good hot sauce, fermented hot sauce. What we're gonna do next is we're gonna do something with these peppers that Mr. Pete sent me. Give me a second, I'm gonna turn the camera back on and then we're gonna drive on. All right, let's go on and get with this ferment and drive it like we stole it. What I have is, of course, the peppers. I'm using some onion. I'm not going to use garlic this go round. And another thing that I'm going to try different with this ferment is I would have loved to try some fresh peaches, but unfortunately peaches are out of season here in Mississippi. But what I did have access to are apples, and this is a Honeycrisp apple. So what I did was just went ahead and cut the apple up, and we're going to throw this in with the peppers and see how it works. I think it's going to work really good. Clean mason jar, weight, pickle pipe and ring, and something different on the actual brine itself. 4 cups of distilled water, and instead of using canning salt, I am using kosher salt that I've already put in and dissolved. I think I'm going to put some apples in first. May throw a little bit of onion in there. I'll throw some of these gorgeous peppers in there. Oh Lord. That's what that's looking like. I'm going to get my napkin and give this thing a wipe. Going to add our brine in. We're going to go to the shoulder on the brine. Alright, we're going to throw our pickle pipe on top. Throw our ring on, give it a little snug. There we go. Well, there you have it. That's what I wanted to share with you and y'all today. Lord of mercy, a show enough taste test on some super fine homemade fermented hot sauce. Mr. Pete, again, I thank you for sending me the hot sauce and the peppers and the seeds. I really appreciate it. And Miss Cheryl and Mr. James, I thank you for the seeds that you have gifted me with. Next year, it's going to be on like a chicken bone. That's all I'm going to say. What I'm going to do is down in the description, I'm going to point y'all in the direction of Mr. Pete's YouTube channel, Petes Little Homestead, and Miss Cheryl and Mr. James's YouTube channel, Pennington Garden Life. Both are wonderful channels. They both do a lot of gardening, canning, cooking. So it's worthwhile to give them a visit. And of course, if you like what you see, sure enough, hit the bell, subscribe to the channel. I know I am. So again, I hope everybody's having sure enough good Monday, and I hope everybody's being safe amid this crisis that we still have going on. If you like this video, go on and give it a thumbs up. They help. If you haven't subscribed to the Home and Sticks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over here and give old Dan a look, because I'm always doing stuff. With that being said, you know it's coming. Dan Reference, sure enough, always gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. And I mean nobody. You sure enough get your shine on. Be you. It's important. And Dan will see you and y'all in the next video.